Ayo, what's up? This is Erixon, and today I wanted to make another video because I got a new camera. I got an actual camera and another webcam that looks like. I figured I would just make another let's make music, let's make dubstep video because yeah, I just feel like making dubstep and making a video. So today I want to do an experiment. Last time I tried a workflow, or like I showed you a workflow when you first make the drums and the background elements and the groove, and then you just build the track up further from there. But today I want to do something different. I want to try building a track or a dubstep drop from the first initial hit. So we're just gonna have like a hit that hits hard, and based on how the hit feels and where it leads us, I'm gonna build the rest of the track. So yeah, without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. So first things first, the kick. I'm gonna use some of these. Some of my new kicks. I think I'm gonna choose this one because it's like lower. I'm gonna chop this to make it shorter. Yeah, fade it out a little bit. Yeah, add my side chain right away. Yeah, let's make it go like this. So some might actually call it a finished track. Yeah, I think I should layer this kick with something. Actually, I should route the kick to my kick track. That is way too much high end, way too aggressive of a transient. So I'm gonna actually. Yeah, I think that sounds good. I forgot to put my millimeters up. I have them on the second screen so you can see them, but I definitely recommend you to get millimeters. It's like a game changer. Like, man, I feel like my music has gotten so much better sound wise and mix wise and just all around thanks to millimeters. It's like $10, so yeah, get it. I'm still not liking that kick very much. I think I'm gonna maybe like, yeah, I think that's about right. Get some tea to boost your productivity. Now what's to add next? So of course I've been listening to Voltage 4. I mean, I've listened to it like 6, 7 times maybe. What I noticed is that the kick or like the first hit is like really rumbly and just really powerful. So I think I'm gonna add some rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Add some white noise. Actually, I think this vinyl noise will work really good. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. You know, I watched this virtual riot tutorial on how to make a kick rumble, and he recommended just like using a white noise and then just like low passing it. Oh, and it's very conveniently high passed. Yeah, that's not really what I wanted. So, let's pitch it down. That's perfect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? Let's add this clipping noise as well. It's just like some noise and routing a sub into it and then putting distortion on it. But as you can hear, it's really aggressive. So I'm gonna put it in a mixer track and EQ it a little bit. I think that's pretty good. Okay, another way to make the hit more powerful is adding some symbols. So I actually really like vengeance hats and symbols all in all. I think I'm gonna go with an open hi-hat. Okay, what about crash? Okay, not gonna lie, these kinda suck. I'm gonna add it to the sidechain group and EQ it because it has this low rumble. I'm gonna strip it of some of the high end because we have loads of high end here with the other hats. Alright, I'm starting to run out of options. I don't know what else to add before like adding an actual bass, and I feel like this is too little to actually let's procrastinate by organizing this a little bit, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll come up with something in the meantime. Okay, did I come up with something? No. Let's listen to it again. Let's just browse some random samples. Oh, how about some cool sounds? Is that a fart sound? I actually kinda like this sound. Throw some EQ on it. Get rid of the lows. Okay, but before that, I think I'm gonna add some reverb. Okay, I should also save this. Okay, I kinda like these two. I'm just gonna... Okay, what if we... What if we play with it by ring modding it? Kinda reminds me of Van Fleet. This is gonna be a pain to edit. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I think it's time for a piss break. Alright, so I came to the verdict that I should probably add the bass right about now. So, let's go. I made some cool stuff yesterday in Razor. So, let's use some of that. I don't remember it sounding this bad. Okay, this is the sound I had on my mind. But I think some stuff really needs to be sidechained. So you are going in the sidechain, and you are going in the sidechain, and you know what? Not you, because I think this layers really well with the kick, so I'm gonna put it up here. I always add this on my master after my OTT. Some people call this stupid, but there's this like kinda concerning like thing right here. Well, it's not as apparent right here, but with some of my other songs it's like really apparent, and I just don't want to go that low cuz then it's gonna like mute the higher like sub frequencies, you know, the ones that you can actually hear, and a lot of the times it just makes the bass just punch and sound way better. So yeah, now we're stuck with this. I think what we need right now is some sort of glitch right here. So let's try some of these. So now that we got the first hit, let's actually move on to the second one and make the track really slap right now. That's what we need, because I'm kinda getting miserable here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna use this one. Make the reverb shorter, high pass it. Let's layer it with some vengeance claps.
V-dub in the house.
Okay, these kinda suck, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I actually feel like we're finally getting somewhere with this. Alright, you know what? Let's make like a more experimental, stompy kind of track. And I think I have got something... Can I spell at least? What's happening to me? Jesus. Alright, yesterday I tried form, and I actually finally got something decent out of it, which went really, really crunchy, so let's use that. Let's make it go like a triplet, so it goes How about adding these back? Actually, no, let's use it as a riser. Now it has more of a flow. Okay, how about this one? You know, let's use this as the second riser. Let's pitch it down. It's nice, but too loud. You know what? I think it's going the right way. I think this, like, I feel like it's going the way I intended it to go. Because, you know, with like Space Lace's tracks, it doesn't feel like at all that he just, you know, makes a groove like I did in the previous video, and then like makes everything really structured as a template. I feel like he just like develops some kind of groove along the way, like this. It's been 40 minutes and we're finally actually getting somewhere. Okay, so I overestimated my camera's battery life, and it's actually starting to run pretty low on battery, so we better speed this up and get it going. Okay, so I'm actually gonna duplicate this, and let's make a variation right here. Let's make it go faster. And do I have like a longer hit somewhere? That's not what I had in mind, but it actually works better. Let's make this pattern go like more rogue in here. Maybe don't go as aggressive. You know what? Let's use some of these and let's stretch it. E3 mono to get some glitchy shenanigans and stretch it, and hopefully it does its thing now. Okay, let's add some more tension to the end of this phrase. I think I've got just... yes. Reverse it. Let's make it like darker by pitching it down. Alright. You know what? I think that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Okay, I think I'm gonna work on the next 4 to 12 bars off camera and update you then, because I need to charge my camera. Okay, I think I'm still gonna comment it, but it's just you won't see me. So okay, I think I'm just gonna like pick a different sound. And here too. Okay, and here I'm gonna choose like something actually like longer. That sounds like a whale screaming in pain. I actually like this tail right here much better than the whale before. I'm gonna get rid of the clipping transition and just have like a giant reverb tail in here. I really like making long reverb tails with Space Blender. You know what? Actually, that's pretty good. Let's use that. Let's go with that. Let's record it. Actually, let's reverse the hat right here. The cam is back. Hell yeah. Alright, so as you can see, we have got 8 bars, but you know me, or you probably don't. I have like 2 videos up. I just don't want to end on only 8 bars, so let's make more 8 bars. And here I think we should change it up. We shouldn't start with anymore. It is way too aggressive on the high end still. Okay, but before that we actually need to do some post-processing on these basses. So patcher, sub mono, and let's EQ the... Let's boost the sub a little bit. And this needs to be a little bit louder. Oh! And it's not sidechained. Wow. I feel like the high end needs a little bit more stereo, so let's do that. My favorite trick, high pass. Then it's some stereo. How about some chorus on the full exciter preset? I want it even wider. Let's go. Let's make it wider. Yeah. Also, let's add a little bit of reverb on here to make it a little bit more wet. You know, I like it wet. Hey, shut up. Like this, and... Alright, okay, alright. Okay, let's actually move on to actually making the B section. Let's make it loud. Oh. Oh yeah, that's good. Does it have a low end? Yes, it does. I'm gonna record this small snippet and layer the high-end tonality thing over the stabs, the crunch stabs. Yes. Yeah. That's really good. Yeah, let's introduce this phrase back. Let's change the sound a little bit. Let's make a longer reverb here. I'm gonna record the second hit as well. EQ it. To be honest, I'm having some trouble finishing the second half of this B section. Because, like, we need to keep a flow, but we also need to change the flow, and we want to make it more aggressive, but also not too much. And also we need to, like, head towards some, like, resolve. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what to add here. Let's make it more aggressive here. And I need like a howl here again. I'm gonna have to record it and high pass it again. Let's just go bonkers. Too slow. Let's make it go even faster here. Let's copy this over here to make like a final hit. Okay, I think it's almost done, actually, but all we need is some riser. Yeah, actually, this one might be alright. That works well. Alright. I did some finishing touches here and there, but yeah, I think it's finished. I think it's done. So, yeah, thank you for participating in this little experiment. I hope you learned something from this. I certainly did. You know, sometimes when you want to make a track, it's often like difficult to find the flow, the vibe of it. And if you just really give attention to the first hit that makes or breaks the track, you might end up with something that's way better than you have ever made. I'm pretty satisfied with the result. I'm gonna play it one last time for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment if you have any questions, and if you subscribe, thank you. That will make me really happy. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful, nice day, and see you some other time. Sayonara. Also, be sure to check out my new song, Descent to Ego, link in the description. Thank you.